I know it's 100 years, and I know we like to talk about nostalgia, but I'm always intrigued and always fascinated about what goes on with young people when they enter something like the Global Development Village. And it's the thing that sometimes we find it very hard to get across in the media, that you know, the old jokes come about, oh, it's about knots, it's about camping. But actually, these young people that I was following around were doing extraordinary things, discovering extraordinary things. I went to a particular place that was, I think it was there's a section called Peace, and there was a group being run by Lebanese scouts. And they were, these Lebanese scouts, one of whom I'd met before, were dealing with the problems of the aftermath of the Israeli-Lebanese recent war. And the scouts, and I'm sure you've read and seen about this, were very, very active, just like the scouts in Tewkesbury with the floods. They were very active in helping their community and the young people and the families. But now at our jamboree, they were demonstrating to scouts from around the world and Israeli scouts. They were showing what life was like in Lebanon, and how they had to deal with bomb droplets and how they had to deal with aid, and they were talking about it, and then they were doing physical demonstrations. And this is the sort of stuff that doesn't ever come across, and it's very important, I think, because I'm tipping on the future now, that we, you know, as scouts and people that, I know a lot of our people who are not scouts but are very interested in scouting. I mean, this is the real stuff that we get up to, and this is the real, I think, why when people talk about scouting, wherever you meet them, that there is this positive buzz, because in their hearts they know that we are dealing with stuff that is really very current. And I'm getting very serious now, but I can't help it, because obviously I'm quite passionate about it.
You may all be wondering what on earth is an Englishman, for crying out loud, and more to the point, what is a BP doing in an Australian Scouter's uniform? The reason for that, quite simply, thank you, colleagues, go for it. The reason for that is that I do happen to live in Australia, in a little place called Melbourne, which is right down near the bottom there somewhere, and I am a member of Scouts Australia, and for my sins, I happen to be the Commissioner of Special Duties. Now, all that sounds very good. There's only one minor problem. What do you do, Michael, says everybody. Well, the answer to that simply, ladies and gentlemen, is that I get in the way of everybody else who's doing a very good job. Essentially, we are a movement, are we not? We are a movement whose constant aim is to help develop young people so that they may lead useful, full and fun-filled lives. Let me underline the word fun-filled. Our objective, simply, is to offer and encourage participation in a variety of activities that are appealing, thought-provoking, and most importantly, character building. And I emphasise the word character building. Our Scout training programs, therefore, are designed to equip young people to take their rightful place in society by becoming useful, helpful to other people in a meaningful way. In other words, to become responsible and active members of the community in which they live, work and play. Looking forward to the future, let us be under no illusion at all, that the need for scouting and guiding is probably greater now than at any time before. I hold the view that grandfather knew precisely what he was unleashing to the rest of the world. If I may conclude by leaving you with this one simple thought. As scouts and guides, we simply know the meaning of trust, friendship. We understand the ideals and principles which our movement stands for. With all life's uncertainties, just maybe,
Try just a little to make a better day. You got to try just a little, and you hope we'll find a way.
With scouting and a very happy future, and above all, enjoy this wonderful 100th year, this special 100th year of scouting. God bless you all.
Find a friend in you, and if you to date.
Let's all celebrate.
Jambo, join together, always be one world, one promise, one world, one promise.
Why don't we help one another? That's what we're here to do.
So much to learn from each other, to do the best that you can do.
Why don't we all work together? It's a better way to live.
And if we look to the future, we'll have so much more to give. Join the fun here in the sun, it's our centenary.
Everyone sing along.
Let the whole world hear us. Jambo, it's a World Scout Jamboree, 100 years to date.
Let's all celebrate.
Jambo, join together, always be one world, one promise, one world, one promise. Why don't we join together, work together, sing
Yeah, exactly.